Hi Hari, Mitran, how are you?
Fine, sir.
So did you try solving problems from conic section? That means the first exercise, circles. We have done almost all types of, yesterday we hadn't had class, right? I had already mentioned that yes, I won't be available yesterday. So, hello? Am I audible to you guys?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Let's get. Did you try solving problems from circles? Exercise 11.1. Hari, Mitran, both of you.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to solve problems? We have covered almost all the points, but a few of the points are still there. We'll see. We'll see that. Okay. Just wait. Let me get the host access. I don't have it right now. Okay. Hopefully now you guys are able to see my screen. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
Is all right. So we were solving problems based on circles. Let's go to exercise 11.1 and solve some of the problems. We solved like 11.1 question number 13. I think we solved, right? Isn't it? Hari, you were there in last class, right?
Sir, Monday, right, sir?
Exercise 11.1. Let's solve some of the problems. Try problem number 8. See, general equation for those of you who were absent, the general equation of circle, you just draw any random circle. And of course, all the points on a circle can be represented by X and Y coordinates, right? That means it is on X and Y plane, whatever we are studying, 2D plane. The circle is a 2D figure, right? Now, suppose the circle is something like this. This is our coordinate system. So this is y-axis, x-axis, and the center of the circle is at some point HK. Okay, that means this distance is h and this is k. Right, and the radius of circle is r. All right, so the equation of circle, the general equation of circle, you can write as x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. This is the general equation of circle. All right, now try problem number 8. You have to find the center and the radius of the circle. That's it. Okay, equation of circle is given x square plus y square minus 8x plus 10y minus 12 is equal to 0. So this equation is given. That means this is equation of a circle, right? This is equation of a circle. So you need to write this equation in this form. All right, the general form. Then you can say that center will be HK and the radius will be R. Find out. Try to write in this form. See, how can you do that? You write all x's together. X square minus 8x. Okay. Okay. Plus y square plus 10y minus 12 is equal to 0. Fine. Now try to make it a perfect square. This both. This one and this one. Both try to make it a perfect square. See, you have to write this in this form: a square plus b square minus 2ab. Okay, a square plus b square minus, so minus 2ab is given to you, right? That is minus 8x. All right, and 8x, and a is also x. A is x, sorry, a value is x. So this will get cancelled, this will get cancelled, and you will get b is equal to 4. So this one, the first term, you can write as x minus 4 whole square. See, if you are writing x minus 4 whole square, you will get these first two terms, x square minus 8x, but you will also get 16. So to make it perfect square, you have added 16 in this term, right? So you have to subtract minus 16, right? Can we write like this? Plus 16 minus 16, that will be equal to 0. So this term will become x minus this one. I'm talking about this term. This term will become x square minus x minus y whole square minus 16. See, all together this is same, this and this, isn't it? Now similarly solve for this second term. See, again, to make it a perfect square, you need to write this in a form of a square plus b. See, perfect square is what? I'm trying to tell you, a plus b whole square. So this is a square plus b square plus 2ab, or a minus b, it doesn't matter. You can write minus also or plus also, it doesn't matter. So here a is equal to y and 2ab is equal to 10y is given, and a is y, right? So let's write y here. So y will get cancelled, 2. So b will be equal to 5. So you can write as y plus 5 whole square minus 25, right? Because you have added here, if you are making this term, second term, a perfect square, what you will write this as what you can write this is y square plus 25 plus 10y, sorry, 10y, right? But you see here we only have y square plus 10y. So y square plus 10y, so we already got here, but we also got 25. That's why we are subtracting 25 from this term. Okay, so we can write y plus 5 whole square minus 25, second term. So again, let's say this is equation number 1, 2, and this one is 3. Okay, substitute 2 and 3 in 1. If you substitute, what you'll get? So this is x square minus 8x, right? This is y square plus 10y. Understood how you should make a perfect square, how you can make it a perfect square. So you'll just substitute it. So you can write x square minus 8x. Sorry. This is equation number 2, and this is your equation number 3. Okay, so you can write x minus 4 whole square minus 16 plus y plus 5 whole square minus 25 minus 16, I suppose, minus 12, sorry, minus 12 is equal to 0, right? So you can write this as x minus 4 whole square plus y plus 5 whole square, and this together, what you can write, 25 plus 12 plus 16 is how much? Anyone? Yes, please tell me, anyone. 53, no? Minus 53 is equal to 0. Now, why we are writing in this term? Also, we can write this again, x minus 4 whole square plus y plus 5 whole square is equal to 53. Sorry, not 52, 53. 53, right? So can we also write this as square root of 53 and we can square it? Is it okay? Is that okay or not?
Yes, sir. It's okay, sir.
Okay. That means why we are writing in this form? Because we are writing the general in terms of in general form of circle so that we can find its center. Now tell me, Hari, what will be its center? Center will be, this is your H, this is your K.
Minus 4, comma 5, sir. Minus 4, comma
No,
5, sir.
it will be 4 comma minus 5. Okay. See, the center is H comma K, right here, H comma K, and what we are writing, minus H minus K. So you're subtracting X minus H, Y minus K. You see that? Understood why it is the, so H is actually you are writing minus H here. This together, whole together, it is minus H. This whole together, it is minus K. Okay.
Sir, okay, sir.
Understood?
Sir,
Now
understood.
tell me its radius. Radius will be how much?
53, sir. Root 53.
Root 53. Okay, some unit. We are not given any unit, so it will be some unit. All right, root 53 unit. Because it's a measurement, so it must be its length, measurement of length, so it must be having some unit. If it's not given in the problem, you just write it as unit. That's it. Okay, solve next problem. Solve question number 9. I've solved one, solve the other one by yourself. So the given equation is 2x square plus 2y square minus x is equal to 0. You have to write in terms of the general equation of circle, that is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. That's how you can compare. All right, write down. Done? Anyone?
Doing, sir. Doing.
Done. See, it's too much. You're taking too much time. Question number 9. How you can write this equation in perfect square form? Tell me. Yes, anyone? See, two equations are together, right? So 2x square minus x plus 2y square is equal to 0. You cannot write this in perfect square form. You can divide it by 2 also if you want. If you are not comfortable, you just divide it by 2. Okay. So write down x square plus y square minus x by 2 is equal to 0. Or x square minus x by 2 plus y square is equal to 0. Okay. So this you have to write in form of a square plus b square plus 2ab. A plus b whole square you have to write down, right? Now, according to this, a is equal to x, 2ab is equal to x by 2, right? Now, since a is equal to x, you can substitute here x. So x will get cancelled. 2 will become 2. You send, so b will be equal to 1 by 4. Yeah. So what you can write? You write this as x minus 1 by 4 whole square minus 1 upon 16. Can you write like this? This will be your x square minus x by 2. Can you write this or not? Just tell me. See how, just x square plus 1 by 16 minus 2x into 1 by 4 minus 1 by 16. So this will get cancelled and you'll get x square minus x by 2, right? That's what you are getting here. See, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you just substitute it there. So let me write it again. So we can write this as x minus 1 by 4 whole square minus 1 upon 16. And this you can just simply write y minus 0 whole square is equal to 0. Or you can write x minus 1 upon 4 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square is equal to 1 upon 4 whole square. Yes. So what will be its center? Center will be how much? Where is the center? Okay. Center is on x-axis. All right. And radius is how much? 1 by 4 unit. Yes or no? Anyone is having doubt
Yes,
how we will reach this part?
No, sir. No, sir.
You just need to make it a perfect square so that you can write in this form. Okay. If you can write in this form, it's not very tough. I already showed you the process, how you can do it. You just need to write it in form of x plus y whole, means a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square. That's it. You'll get the value of b. X is, means a is already given, right? So using this method, you can find its perfect square. And we also solved it and you're getting the same value, right? Okay. See, there is one problem in the book, that is the equation passing through 13 problem number 13 we did in previous class. Find the equation of circle with center this and passing through point this does a point. Okay, question number 15. See, question number 15, it's a point is given, right? A point minus 2.5 comma 3.5, and it's asked whether it lies inside the circle or outside the circle, right? Question number 15. See, this problem is really easy if you can plot this circle, right? the equation of circle is already given to you and you are well aware. If you can plot it properly, you will find it. So some circle and the equation is given x square plus y square is equal to 5 square, right? That means radius is 5 and it is at the center. This circle is at the center of this coordinate system. Okay. Somewhere something like this, right? That means this point is 5, 0. This point is 0, -5. This point, right? This is x and this is y. This point is -5, 0. And this point is 0, 5. Okay. Now a point is given. Let's say the point is P -2.5, comma 3.5. Minus 2.5 means x is negative. Minus 3.5, 2.5. That means somewhere minus 2.5 will be here, right? Let me write minus 2.5, comma 0, this point, and 3.5. So 3.5 will be somewhere there. So that means it lies inside the circle, right? This point P, right? But some random point, if some point is given, whether it lies inside the circle or not, how you will find it? Okay, you cannot just always rely on the graph. The equations may not be so simple, right? So if it's given, instead of x square plus y, so if it is given x square plus y square is equal to 21, let's say like that, some equation also, definitely the circle will be smaller, somewhat around here. Sorry, my mistake. The circle will be somewhat here. Circle can be like this, right? And then in that case, you won't be able to judge whether it is the point lies inside or the point lies outside. Okay, so if let's say I'll give you a general theorem how you can find it, whether the point is inside or outside. Okay, so write down the next topic. So this was problem number 25th of your book. And circles, we have done all types of problems. Okay, in previous class also we have done a lot of problems. And okay, in previous class I was constantly making a mistake. I corrected it in the class, but here I saw the recording, I heard the recording, and I was blabbering something really wrong. Okay, so I was constantly saying this as collinear point. Where is that? Okay, see, this is non-collinear. Constantly here at this point, I was saying ABC is collinear. ABC is collinear. I actually meant non-collinear. Okay, let me clarify this thing, because I heard the recording and constantly I was saying if ABC is collinear, ABC is collinear. I meant to say ABC must be non-collinear. Okay, that means on a circle, 3 points cannot be collinear. Okay, 3 points cannot be collinear. All right. If means if there are 3 points which are collinear, one circle cannot pass through it. Okay, that's a theorem also. The first property also we have written. All right. So please excuse me for that. I'm really sorry. Okay. Find out one more problem. Yes, Joe. I'm giving you a equation of circle. Okay. And you find the center and the radius in terms of variables. Okay, so the given circle is, let's say S is the given equation of circle, that is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. Okay, so this is the equation of circle given. Tell me the radius and tell me what's the radius and what is the center. Find the radius and center. Find radius and center. Anyone?
Doing, sir.
Do it fast. It's the same method. You just make this as perfect square. This together, this together. Make it a perfect square.
Sir,
Yeah.
radius is minus g comma minus f, sir.
Radius, that is center, no?
Center is minus c comma minus f,
Yeah.
and
Minus.
radius will be root c or minus root c, sir.
Square root of?
C.
Are you sure? Find out. Do it properly.
So center is minus g comma f and radius is c plus g square. I mean root of c plus g square plus f square.
Okay. Anyone else got this? Anyone else got this?
Sir, center is minus g comma f. Not
Minus g, minus f, no? It is
sir, plus f.
plus f. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So let's write the equation of circle. X square plus 2gx together and y square plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. How can we make this perfect square? Same, you have to write this a plus l. I'm writing it all the time, so please follow this instruction. This is rough work. A square plus b square plus 2ab. See, to make a perfect square, you need these three terms. Okay, but here we only have these two terms, right? So one term is this we have, and one term is this, but we don't know b square. That's how we are going to find the value of b. So a here is x, and 2gx is what? 2ab, right? A already is x, b. So x you'll cancel, right? And b you are getting is g, isn't it? Yeah. So this equation, what you can write in perfect square, x plus g whole square you will write. But when you are writing x plus g whole square, that means you are getting an extra term g square. So you will subtract g square from this. Similarly, in the second case, you can write this as y plus f whole square minus f square, right? Plus c is equal to 0, isn't it? Now you write this in this form: x plus g whole square plus y plus f whole square is equal to g square plus f square plus c, right? Can we write like this or not? Is anything wrong here so far? Shrikruti, you
Sir,
had
it should be minus c.
minus?
C.
Yeah, minus c. Yes, correct. Thank you. So this will be minus c. So you had got here minus f, right?
That also I didn't see.
C also you had got what? Plus
Sir,
you
it should be minus f1. I told.
Is this correct or not? Because your voice is very distorting. So is this correct? Do you think this is correct or yours is correct?
This is correct, sir.
Okay. So we have written in this form. Now let's compare with general equation. X minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. That's how we write it. If you compare, you'll get h is equal to minus g, k is equal to minus f, right? And r is equal to square root of g square plus f square minus c. Fine. Got it? Anyone is having doubt here?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Now see why I asked you to calculate this, because I'm going to write in this term only. Okay, the equation, the point of. So let's understand the problem. Let's Let's understand this problem. Position of a point with respect to a circle. Write down position of a point with respect to a circle. See, why we have done in this form is because most of the problem when you're solving, you'll get the equation of circle in this form. It is easier form to solve actually, rather than this form, because every time you'll be calculating the value of r. So this is more direct form. Okay, the second one that we have done. So suppose there is any circle. Okay, just imagine any circle and there is a point P. Okay, now let's say the coordinate of point P is x1, y1. Okay, and the equation of circle is S is such that x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c. Okay, now you already know what is center and what is radius. All right, now if you find this point, if you substitute this point P in S, okay, substitute this point P in S and you get S greater than, let's say, S1, because you're substituting this point P x1, y1. So let's write S1. S1 will be equivalent to x1 square plus y1 square plus 2g x1 plus 2f y1 plus c, right? What we have done, we have substituted or you have plugged point P in S, equation of circle. So you are getting S1 to get S1. Okay, now if S1 you are getting greater than 0, okay, the value of S1, because your G, F and C will be are known quantity, right? Because G and F will give you the center, and radius you will get G square plus F square minus C, square root of course. So those are known values. X1 and Y1 is also a known value, so you will get some integer value. Okay, and that integer S1, if it is greater than 0, that means the point lies outside the circle. The point P is outside the circle. Okay, got it? If S1 is equal to 0, okay, let's say some point S2. Let's write some point S2 which is equal to 0. That is point, let's say Q. Okay, x2, y2. If you are getting S2 is equal to 0, that means point Q is on the circle. Okay, and some point S3, if you are getting lesser than 0, that means point R, say R, is inside the circle. Got it? So some point, let's say anywhere R, which is x3, y3. Understood? Yes or no? Anyone is having doubt here? Huh? No one is having doubt. Okay, solve this problem then. Okay, see the point, there is a point given, point 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2, and a point Q, 0, 6. All right, with respect to the circle, x square plus y square minus 4x plus 2y minus 11 is equal to 0. All right, tell me the position of point P and Q with respect to this circle, whether it is inside, outside, or on the circle. This is S. You want to see the equation again? The previous one? I'll just explain again. So suppose this is the equation of circle S. Okay. And you have a point P. If the point P is outside, you plug the value of x1, y1 in this equation. Okay. And if that integer is greater than 0, point P is outside the circle. If it is equal to 0, that means x2, y2, if you plug in this equation, of course, you will get x2 square plus y2 square plus 2g x2 plus 2f y2 plus c. Okay. If you are getting it equal to 0, that means it is on the circle. And if it is less than 0, that means it is inside circle. Okay. So do that and tell me whether this point is inside or outside. Point P and Q. Yes, sir. Anyone, please tell me. Shri Kruti.
Sir, what is G and F in that equation?
Oh, we just calculated, no, G and F. See, G and F here, R is here. It's just the simple equation of circle only. See here, the coefficient G is the coefficient. See, 2G is the coefficient of X, 2Y, 2F is the coefficient of Y. Okay, 2G is the coefficient of X and 2F is the coefficient of Y. That means 2G is equal to -4, 2F is equal to 2 here. So G will be equal to what? 4 by 2, that means -2. F will be equal to 1. Okay, understood?
Yes, sir.
So here you don't even have to find what is F and G. See, these are just coefficients. What we do whenever we get, whenever we write general equation of circle, just understand, suppose it can be ax square plus by square plus cx plus dy plus f d plus e is equal to 0, right? That you can write, no? That will be your quadratic equation, quadratic in x and y both. So those are all coefficient. What we do, we just divide it and make x, the coefficient of x and y, 1. Okay, we always make coefficient of x and coefficient of y as 1. So what we do, we divide it by that number. So there will be some coefficient of x, some coefficient of y. So 2g and 2f is the coefficient of x and coefficient of y. Okay, and c is a constant. So in this respect, we have already calculated this center. So center will be, center C is -g minus f, you have got center, and radius you have got square root of g square plus f square minus c. Okay. Okay, now
Yes,
you
sir.
just, yeah, plug in these values here. So for point P, for P, if you write P is 1, 2, that means X is 1, this is Y, just substitute in S. So you write S1 or SP also you can write. Okay, so this will be 1 square plus 2 square plus, sorry, this will be minus 4 into 1 plus 2 times of 2 minus 11. What you are getting? Are you getting what you are getting here? So 1 square, so this is how much? 5. This is 5 minus 4 plus 4 minus 11, right? That means you are getting lesser than 0. Value you are getting minus 6, right? SP you are getting minus 6, no?
Yes, sir.
So this is lesser than 0. This value is lesser than 0. Whatever you get, SP is lesser than 0, right? Because negative value you are getting. That means point P lies inside circle. P is inside circle. Circle S. Okay, this is general equation of circle S. Now similarly calculate for point Q. Q is what? 0, 6. So find out SQ. You can also write SQ is equal to what you will write? 0 square plus 6 square minus 4 times of 0 plus 2 times of 6, right? Minus 11. How much you are getting? So this will be 36 minus or 36 plus 12 minus 11. That means 37 you are getting, right? SQ is equal to 37 you are getting, which is greater than 0. So point Q lies outside circle. Circle S. Understood? Understood or not? Or is there any doubt? Huh? Anybody is having doubt here? You just need to plug those values. How many of you have still doubt in that, that what is F and G and C? Is that clear or not? Hari, Hari Raghav, Hari Haran, Mitran, Shri Pruti.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear, Hari?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, solve one more problem.
Yes.
Because it's not, I'm not satisfied with your performance. Okay, solve this. So you are given equation of circle x square plus y square minus 6x minus 10y plus lambda is equal to 0. Okay. Okay, sorry. Not lambda. Let's leave it. Let's remove lambda out of picture plus 11. Okay. And a point P 2, 3 is given. Tell me whether this point is inside the circle or outside the circle.
Sir, it is inside the circle.
How much you are getting S? See, this is equation of circle S. So SP, how much you are getting, Sri Kruti?
Minus 18.
That means less than 0, right? So it is
Yes.
inside the circle. Is that okay? Guys, is it clear to you? Okay, so our next, if it is not, I'm moving ahead. The second conic section that we are going to study is parabola. Okay. What's the difference between parabola and a circle? See, till now we have studied only circle, right? We haven't studied any other figure. So what's the definition of circle? Anyone? In previous class, I had discussed this. What's the definition of circle? How you define a circle? There is, because when we are saying definition, that means it's very particular, right? Means it can only define that shape. It cannot define any other shape. So how you will define circle? Hari, you were present in class. Hari Haran.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. How you will define a circle? Just in layman's term, you can say. Yeah. Sri Kruti, you want to say?
Sir, I was not present in the class.
But
previously.
anyway, I know you weren't there. So it's a circle, right? This is a circle. How you can define, what definition you can give that it will only define a circle? What can you say about this?
Sir,
Yeah.
like we can say that points from the circumference, sir.
No, yeah, no. See, circle is the locus of, see, if you put only one point here, okay, imagine there is only one point, okay, one point, and you have a thread, okay, let's say you have a thread, and you wind one side of the thread by a nail. You fix the nail on ground, and you apply some tension in this thread. So how it will look like? Something like this. It will be straight, right? It will be tight. So this thread is tight now. That means this distance you have fixed from a fixed point. Now the end you will move anywhere. So the locus of this, the whatever point this end will trace, it will give you a circle. Okay. So how you will define a circle? Someone read this. Someone please read it louder.
A circle is a locus of a point which moves in a plane.
Locus means what? What do you mean by locus? Is the path traced by this point. Okay, we are talking about this point. So locus means whatever path it is tracing on XY plane. Okay, when we are writing a plane, we are writing XY plane. Okay, yeah.
Such a way that its radius or distance from a fixed point center remains constant.
Okay, so that means that when a point it traces on one plane, on a plane, if it traces any path, it can trace any path from a fixed point with a fixed distance. Okay, so whatever path it will trace, that path is called circle. All right. Similarly, we have similar kind of definition of parabola. So what is so unique about parabola? What shapes do we call parabola?
Curve, sir.
Curve. So this is also a curve. Is this parabola? This is also a curve. Is it parabola? This is also a curve. Is this parabola?
Sir, it's like a curve, but the starting and ending points are like parallel, sir.
No, no. Think a little bit more.
So path of a projectile is a parabola.
Yes, path of a projectile is parabola. It comes from there only. Okay. So whenever we have a projectile motion, you must have studied in physics, right? In physics, you might have studied projectile motion. So that motion of ball or any object traced by any object, so that path is called your parabola, parabolic path. Okay. It comes from there only, the definition of parabola. So it depends upon what angle it has been thrown, the ball. So parabola, I think it is there also there in your NCERT book. Okay. So it is it's written, describe when a ball you throw a ball in air. The path described when you throw a ball in air. That definition is there in your NCERT book. Okay. Now how we can define the general equation of parabola. So is the curve. Let's understand this. It will be suppose a curve like this. Okay. Now the parabola can be defined. So this is the focus of parabola. Okay, let's say P is the focus of, or F. Let's write F is the focus of this parabola. Now that you take any point on parabola, let's say here, and you fix it. So let's write P, this point P, or P1. Let's write P1. Now this distance P1F will be equal to a distance P1, a distance from a line, which is, let me draw it first. Let's say some line like this. Okay, which is perpendicular to this focus. This line will be perpendicular to this focus, and this distance will be equal to P, some distance here, B. Okay, so if this point here it is B, if you join P1B and P1F, so P1B must be equal to P1F. Okay, and this line is called directrix of parabola. Directrix. I don't know if spelling is incorrect. Just check it. So this distance is called directrix. there is, wait. Let's make it somewhere around here. So it must be equal. Otherwise, it is not called parabola. B will be here. Okay. So BP1 should be equal to P1F. So all the points, let's say some point here, any point here, let's say point P2. So this distance must be, let's say this is B2. So P2 should be equal to P2F. It is always true. You take any point on parabola. So if it is not true, then it is not, this shape will not be called parabola. Let's say this point P3. And if you draw a perpendicular on this line, B3. So now this line is called directrix. So if you draw a perpendicular from 3 on the directrix and this point is B3. So B3, P3 should be equal to FP3. Okay. Understood? See, now, yeah. So there are some terminologies related to parabola. Let's understand one by one. Okay. So let me make, let's try to understand it here itself. So first, let's make the axis of parabola. Axis will always, axis is the line which is perpendicular to the directrix and it will pass through the focus. That is called axis of parabola. Okay. Axis of parabola. It is always perpendicular on directrix and it will pass through focus. All right. This point F is called focus of parabola. And this point, the edge, sorry, not the edge, this point is called vertex of parabola. The point that is closest to directrix. Vertex of parabola. Or let me just write vertex. Okay. Understood? Yes or no? Now see, parabola, have you ever any other curve you have seen parabolic? Any other parabolic curve have you seen? Can you name a curve? Or before we go further, can you draw this curve? Y is equal to x square. How it looks like? Is this a parabola or not?
Yes, sir.
And what about x is equal to y square? See, this is x is equal to y square, right? This one is x is equal to y square. If this is y, this is x. How you will draw x is, sorry, this is y is equal to x square. How you will draw x is equal to y square?
We have to 90 degrees.
Yeah, you just rotate it by 90 degrees. So this is your x is equal to y square. Okay, this. So this is your first curve, second curve. So first, second. How you will draw minus y is equal to x square? How you will draw that? So this is just you flip this curve. Okay, this is your third curve. All are parabola, right? Let's draw the fourth one. Use some color like that. Okay. Which curve is this? This is x is equal to minus y square or minus x is equal to y square. So this is your fourth curve. So all four curves represent parabola. Understood? Yes. See, when you are solving polynomials, right? Second order polynomials, that means quadratic equation. How do you write it? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, right? That's what you write now. Or if I just write the expression, you will write y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c, right? That's what you write. This is your general equation of parabola. Equation of parabola. Now you can find the value of a and b and c. According to that, the shape and size of parabola will vary. Okay, that's how you can find, you'll be able to find the directrix of parabola, center of focus of parabola. In this case, it is not called center because it's not equidistant from all the points. That's why it is not called center. Okay, Center is like, see, when we are drawing circles, see, circle, why it is called center? This point is called center because it is equidistance from all the points, right? In case of parabola, it is called focus because it's equidistance from its directrix. That means this line and this line must be equal. This line must be equal. Okay, understood? So this point from here to here and from here to here, this length must be equal. Then only it will be defined as parabola. Also, from a conic section, what do we know from conic section? What should be the value of beta to be a parabola? Remember? See the first page. See, if this is a cone and you slice this cone by this plane, okay, this is the plane and you are slicing this cone with this plane, and the plane that you slice it with, it will make an angle beta. If that beta is equal to 90 degrees, we say that it's a circle, and alpha is the angle of cone. Okay, when alpha is equal to beta, okay, that means if the plane is such that it slices it such that this angle beta is equal to this angle alpha, that time it will make a parabola. Okay, so here alpha should be equal to beta in a cone. With respect to a cone, it should be equal, then it is called a parabola. Understood? Anybody is having doubt here or something which is not clear to you? You can tell me right now here itself, because there are other terms that we are going to see. Okay, any doubt? Are you sure? So this chapter is finished in your book, is it? Okay, so this is called your general equation. See, general equation you can write in different forms, like maybe in some book it can be written in some other form. We will also see how it is written in NCERT book. Okay. Okay. Let's write down 4 simple equations of parabola first. Let's try to understand 4 different types of parabola that I just drew. Okay. See, suppose the focus of the parabola is on the center or is on the origin. Let's say origin. So this is y and x. So there can be 4 possible parabolas. On the x means focus is also on the axis and center is on the origin. Okay, so there is only 4 possibilities. So the first possibility is which one? Shall we draw? Okay, a parabola, something like this, right? So this is this parabola. So the vertex of the parabola is on the origin. Sorry, vertex is on origin. Vertex of the parabola is on origin, and its focus is on x-axis. Positive x-axis. Right? So what is the equation of this parabola? Let's write. So this is y square is equal to 4ax. Let's write. A is the constant, the value we don't know. See, now depending upon the value of a, the shape of parabola will vary. Okay, what will be its directrix? Where is the focus? So the focus will be at a comma 0. So if a comma 0 is the focus, equation of parabola will become y square is equal to 4ax. Okay, and vertex is 0, 0. All right, let me remove this, put it here. And where will be its directrix? Anyone? Directrix of parabola, where from it will pass? What's the definition of directrix?
X is equal to minus a.
X is equal to minus a, right? So if x is equal to minus a, that will give you the directrix. Sorry. So this is x is equal to minus a. This is your directrix. Why? Because you remember the definition of the very definition of parabola is what? The distance, any point on the parabola, let's say this point, from the focus. The distance from any point on the parabola to the focus will be equal to this distance, right? The perpendicular distance from that point on the directrix. Now, this is also a point on parabola, right? So this distance and this distance must be equal, right? So if this distance is a, this should also be a. This will also be a. Now, since it is 0, this is on the origin. The vertex is on the origin. So it is in the negative side of parabola, right? So we will write it here. This point is minus a, 0. Okay. Now, if it is, if the parabola, here the parabola is mouth opening to the right side, right? Positive x-axis. If the mouth is opening in the negative x-axis, how you will write it? If you have a parabola, something like this, let's say you have this parabola, how you will write? Where it will be its directrix? And what will be the equation of parabola? So this will become y square is equal to minus 4ax, right? Minus 4ax. Where will be directrix? X is equal to plus a. So the directrix will pass from here. Okay. So x will be equal to positive a will be the directrix of this parabola. Don't worry, we are, see, these are simplest equation of parabola that we are looking right now. Okay. See this equation. This is, we can also write x square is equal to a or some constant c1 y square, sorry, x is equal to c1 y square plus c2 y plus c3. Now c3 is equal to 0, c2 is also equal to 0 in this case. Whatever equation that we are seeing right now, c3 is 0, c2 is also 0. Just we have c1, and c1 is equal to 4a. 4 times of a for the first curve and minus 4 times of a for the second curve. Okay. Now, if we have a parabola of the first case, y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Now, if c is equal to 0, b is also equal to 0, and we'll find in terms of a. Why? Let's not write a because we are writing the focus. So c1 x square plus c2 x plus c3. So c2 should be equal to c3 should be equal to 0. Okay. So this, let's discuss this parabola. Now, if this is y and x, so this parabola will be like this. Okay. This vertex will be on origin and it is passing through it. That means the parabola is passing through here. So this is y is equal to 4a x square. Now a is here, the focus. Focus is here, that you can write 0, a. Okay. And another parabola, what you can make is, and where will be directrix? So directrix will be here. It will pass through 0 minus a. So y is equal to minus a is the directrix. Okay. Y is equal to minus a is the directrix of this parabola. So that this distance is a, this distance is also a. Again, you can make a parabola like this. Okay. So the equation of this parabola will be y is equal to minus 4a x square. So directrix will pass from here. equation of directrix is y is equal to minus, sorry, minus not, directrix is plus a, here it is minus a, not minus 1, minus a here it is. Okay, this is the directrix. And the focus is here. F will be 0, minus a. So this is for second parabola and this is for first parabola. Understood? Okay. So in next class, what we are going, next class we are going to see parabola and ellipse in details. Okay, these are the 4 simplest parabola that you can find, that whose vertex is on origin. So let me write, vertex is on origin. Okay, and the focus is on y-axis. Is on y-axis. See, if focus is on y-axis, its directrix equation is y is equal to a and y is equal to minus a for these parabolas here. Okay, in this case, if here we are not discussing, we are discussing this parabola. Okay, x is equal to c1 y square plus c2 y plus c3. All right, so we'll discuss that. We'll discuss further in next class. All right, thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Sir.